You want to know how the settings in the Expert Advisor HFT Prop Challenge Master work. I will explain it in this video. Nothing in this video is financial advice. I am just showing how the settings of this Expert Advisor work. The default settings are chosen in a way that they should work with all supported prop trading firms on US 30. Only if you need to reach less than 10% profit target, you should lower the profit target. Besides that, I always use the default settings when I try to pass a prop trading challenge. But in the case you want to change some settings, I will now explain them. The lot size mode auto increase means that the lot size is increased automatically if the AI makes the specified amount of profits, which is defined here. In this case, 0.5%, so after the first $500 on a 100K challenge. The AI starts in this case with 2 contracts per $10K account size. So on a 100K Nova funding account where the contract size is 1, it will start with 20 contracts, which is 20 lots. On 8-cap challenges where the contract size is 10, the 20 contracts would start with 2 lots to trade the 20 contracts. The next setting means how many contracts per $10,000 should be added after the first profit step. In this case, 0.5% is reached. And with the end contracts, it is defined when it should stop increasing. In this case, 6 contracts per $10,000, which is 60 lots on a Nova funding account for a 100K challenge, or 6 lots at 8 cap. The most important thing is to not use too large lot sizes. With large lot sizes, I mean more than 6 contracts per $10,000 challenge size. If there is a very fast market move and you are in the market with a large lot size and the market moves against you, you might get a lot of slippage and the stop loss will not be executed to the price the Expert Advisor have set. On very large lot sizes, this move could be more than the daily drawdown limit of your challenge. In my opinion, it is not worse to risk the challenge just to be some minutes faster than with the default settings. The AI has a daily loss limit mode to try to protect the account against the daily drawdown limit. In this case, it is configured to 1% of the challenge size, which is $1,000 for a 100K challenge. Instead of percent, you can also change it to US dollar and configure the amount in the US dollar field. Even if your challenge has, for example, a daily drawdown limit of 4%, you should set much less because a big market move with large lot sizes has maybe too much slippage and the stop loss will not be executed at the price you wish. I do not recommend setting the percentage higher than it is in the default settings. In the same way, the profit target can be configured. For the calculation of the profit target, the challenge size is needed, which is normally auto-detected by the AI from the history. If you have the wrong settings in your MetaTrader terminal, the auto-detection cannot read the initial balance. You will then get an error message. To correct this, right-click on the account history and select All History. Then restart the Expert Advisor and it works. This does not apply for the MetaTrader 5 version. Besides the information on the chart, you can also check the Expert Advisor console. Here you also see that it works. As alternative, you can enter the challenge size manually, but if you, for example, enter 10 too much or too little, calculations based on the challenge size, like the profit target, are wrong, so if possible, use auto-detection. Next, I want to talk about the trading times. The HFT Prop Challenge Master needs high volatility in the market to make profits. All settings are optimized for the opening of the US 30 cash market, which is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Please note that the server of the broker is in a different time zone. You can see the broker time in the Market Watch. For the trading start hour mode, the setting auto-detect should set the correct start hour. If you want to configure it yourself, you can set it to manually and configure it in the next input field. The start and end minutes are also configurable, but after the first 15 minutes, the volatility in the market is normally decreasing and the strategy is only designed for high volatility. On U.S. holidays where the market is open, the volatility is normally also to low, so I would not use the expert advisor during U.S. holidays. That's why, in the default settings, trading is disabled on U.S. holidays. The comment is what you see in the trade history for each trade. The magic number has to be a random number which is not already used by another expert advisor. However, you should not run any other expert advisor in parallel when you run the HFT Prop Challenge Master. With max number of messages, you can, for example, limit the number of messages that the AI sends per day to only 1,000 messages to the broker. I use this, for example, on my IC Markets demo account for myfxbook to stop trading if a certain threshold is reached to not automatically receive emails from the broker for hyperactivity. And with the last setting, you can turn the logo on and off. If you check the product page on MQL5, you will also see the documentation of all the settings. The link is in the video description. Finally, some words about latency. HFT Prop Challenge Master was tested with a latency from the MetaTrader terminal to the broker of 50 milliseconds. Higher values might also work but are not supported. If your latency is higher than 50 milliseconds, you can try to set the lot size mode to fixed and use the smallest possible lot size and set the trading and time minutes to 33 and see if the AI made profits in these 3 minutes. If your latency is too high, you should rent a virtual private server that is located near the broker server.